I don't know say that the freeze na Egede man. Oh. That is what people are really saying right now. After a video of him and Davido exchanging greetings on social media made it to the public, and a lot of people are now reacting to the story at a time like this. We need to talk about it. We need to understand some things about that. I remember one of my uncle told me that, yes, you know what? During our time, they call it secret court, but right now they call it open court because of the way people they do them. So I still got some stories coming in from Burna Boy spending 100 million naira on his girlfriend, Cleo Bailey. That is actually interesting and massive to an extent. And a lot of his fans are responding to this. I think Burna Boy is on a spending spree right now. That is something I believe about the story that is trending out on social media. A lot of people need to actually understand it from a different point of view and say, yes, these guys are making so much money in music right now, but most of them, they need to invest for the rainy day. That is something a lot of people are really talking about. It's not all about luxury and the rest. We still got some interesting stories, but before we dive in proper, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. Post Malone, who has gotten 18 Grammy nominations and 0 Grammy win, is the most nominated artist at the Grammys without a win. That is something a lot of people are really responding to. And this guy has overtaken Snoop Dogg, who has gotten 17 Grammy nominations without a win. That is quite disturbing. I remember at the time Snoop Dogg came out and then blasted Grammy for always nominating him and not giving him Grammys award. And somehow a lot of people are now getting to understand that, you know, Grammy be like say that they favor some other persons while they not they favor some people. That is what a lot of people are really talking about. Some persons are coming out to say Grammy could just nominate you to sell their face and then give the award to somebody else. That is what a lot of people are now saying. But this guy is the most nominated at the Grammys with 18 Grammy nominations and 0 Grammy wins. That is really massive. Do you think this guy will be entering for Grammy again? I want you to answer the question in the comment section because a lot of people are really making their own opinion known at this. While some people have condemned Grammy for their kind of awarding, and some persons are really saying that Grammy they try to an extent. But what is your own opinion around this? Burna Boy has reportedly spent over 100 million naira on his new girlfriend. That is something I got to understand from the story flying around on social media. And according to report, Burna Boy bought a matching wristwatch, a luxury wristwatch for her. This is the second time of her coming to Nigeria, I think, in almost 2 months. A lot of people can really understand that she was in Nigeria with Burna Boy in December and they had, you know, Lagos Dirty December together, and that was really interesting and massive. But right now, Burna Boy is really spending much money on this. Do you think Burna Boy can really keep this relationship? We understand the relationship Burna Boy had with Stephen Don and a lot of other people, but this happens to be like one of the smartest lady that Burna Boy is dating recently. That is something I got to understand, and Burna Boy is all out with this lady and really excited to spend much money on this lady. This is an ex to a particular US artist called Ghana, and her name is Cleo Bailey. And somehow a lot of people are now trying to rank the person of Ghana alongside Burna Boy, saying that Burna Boy is bigger than Ghana in terms of artistry. That is something I got to understand. But do you accept that Burna Boy is far bigger than Ghana? I want you to put your own opinion in the comment section because a lot of people are trying to come out to say, you know what, ladies, they date upward, and that is what we are seeing in this whole story. But Burna Boy is spending a lot of money, and that is an interesting time for Burna Boy. But catching a glimpse, you get to understand that Burna Boy is really excited, and you could see that all over the face of Burna Boy. I hope this succeeds into a greater relationship at the end of the day. Many people are really talking about the recent video of Daddy Freeze and Davido exchanging Egede greeting. That is the new black movement of Africa's greeting, and that video is all trending now. Daddy Freeze is one guy that a lot of people don't know much of, but what they know is that he is always controversial in certain things like tithing, our churches and all those kind of things. But this guy is still a member based on what we are seeing on social media, and that is trending on social media. And a lot of people are saying they are surprised at this. I remember that one of my uncle told me that it's called secret code, it's not called open, but a lot of people are now doing it open these days, and it's no longer secret at the end of the day. But Davido is all out with the likes of Pastor Tobi and a lot of other persons, and they are having a great time in London, and that is what it is. But right now, what can we say about all of this? I want you to put in the comment section what you feel about this kind of story. But you should understand that a lot of people coming out that he frees are saying a lot of things about him. He has not come out openly to criticize any member of any confraternity. That is something you need to understand about that. But he always, criticizes spirituality, faith of some persons, based on how they interpret the scriptures to an extent, especially the Jews among us. Guys, what can you say about this? Davido is dropping an album in 2025, and we got a person of Burna Boy dropping his album in 2025, and it's going to be a measure of these two guys' successes. Remember that since 2019, these guys have been dropping albums the same year, and that is quite interesting at the time. In 2024, Burna Boy was one of the biggest ranked artists, and based on royalties earning and based on streams across platforms. But this time around, he's dropping alongside Davido in the same year, and some people are saying that this is going to be interesting at the end of the day. It's like, yes, Burna Boy and Davido is dropping album, but we still got a lot of people dropping album, but some people not be concerned about other people. It's always Burna Boy, Davido, Wizkid, and the rest. But the likes of Rema has tried, jumping on the big four. But do you think he was able to wear the shoe? I want you to put that in the comment section. What are your expectations from them, from their album? That is something I need you to put in the comment section, because a lot of people are now expecting much from Davido, while some other persons are expecting much from Burna Boy at the end of the day. These guys, they don't cease to dazzle us, but Davido has dropped off two songs from his forthcoming album. A lot of people can really understand that, yes, they were packed full of energy to an extent, and it was another dynamic range for Davido. And he even replayed an artist called Brenda Fassie from South Africa, and that actually gave African flavor to that particular song, Fonz, featuring Odumodu Black and Chike. And we still got Bundle by Bundle from Burna Boy, and that was well received at the clubs. That allow you to spend a lot of money. Burna Boy is spending a lot of money in bundles, dollars in bundles, nairas in bundles. That is actually massive for Burna Boy.